What is up, everyone? Another Inori jungle tier list, back at it a bit late on this one, but it did give me a lot of time to look at the jungle stats and then kind of play a lot of games and get my own opinion, my own feel for like what I think is good and how I think you guys should be playing jungle on which champions will perform the best for you. So for a few key notes, AP junglers have been improved a lot. Really, the jungle clear for them was a weakness, but now because of the jungle pet and the way clears are, it's very beneficial for AP junglers. Tank junglers aren't in a good position. There are a few tank ones that are somewhat good, but overall tank junglers don't perform too well. There is a buff next patch coming for their clear speed based on all armor and MR. Their pet dealing more damage based off how much bonus armor and MR you have. So maybe tanks will be improved next patch. We're starting right at the very top. S plus plus. So Hecarim benefited too much from this patch. I think he should get nerfed next patch. Preseason helped him a lot. He's just a very disgusting full clear into gank champion. He accelerates really far. His ganks are so simple. You just full clear, get a kill, E in, kill, kill, kill. It's nonsense. I think he's very overloaded. I think his kit. One keynote, if you have built-in sustain in your kit right now, it's super broken for jungle because right now you can't just jungle and full heal like you used to before, but now you actually need some sort of built-in healing to actually amplify to keep yourself at 100%. So all of these prime tier junglers are able to stay at 100% HP, so they're always ready to go gank right after clearing. So Hecarim's example, Yi as well, it's super devastating when they're just snowballing really hard and they really have no problems just clearing super fast and going for ganks. And Yi is the exact same way. He can just heal up with meditate, takes very little damage. He's very strong in snowballing. And right now, maybe because it's preseason, but for jungle, your speed, your first clear is really quick. You're able to gank really heavily. You're able to get a lot of kills. And that's really snowballing some of these champions like Master Yi, for example. So there's a lot of benefits going on for that, and I think Yi benefits in that kind of feast meta, which is what we have right now. So S plus plus AP, we have Mordekaiser, Elise, Echo, and Evelyn. So these are the ones I think stand out a lot. Mordekaiser synergizes really well with the new jungle. His clear is very good. He's able to clear very quickly, and he's also able to just destroy objectives. And in this meta too, I think doing first dragon is super free. I usually do it before level 6. So like level 5 or 4, I look for a timing. If I get my balling help me, or if I just solo it myself, it's just super easy to do Baron or super easy to do dragon. I think first dragon is very free with how little damage you actually take. And Mordekaiser just snowballs really well off these objectives. His ulti super good, super overpowered for that kind of area. Very good dueler, so he's a great pick. Go Riftmaker on him into demonic. Zanya's kind of build path is really strong on him. And for Pokemons, usually you go green one on these melee champions that need to kind of tank damage. Next, we have Elise. Elise benefits a lot because of how fast you can get that level 3. I do Red Crux Raptors on her, and then I'm able to gank super quickly. I'm able to impact the map very fast. She's so good at the getting around the map. You're rushing tier 2 boosts. She benefits a lot in this new meta where now her AoE weakness of clearing like Krugs and Raptors is completely gone. She's able to clear them super fast. She's able to keep up on farm and also keep up on ganks. And when you gank more, you get a reward, which is a treat, which speeds up your smite cooldown, which also gives you 50 gold. So you're actually snowballing extremely hard, and she benefits a lot in that area. So Lisa is a very top tier pick. And moving on to Echo. Echo's the same kind of thing. You know, these AP junglers all benefit a lot from clearing fast and just doing a lot of different things by having, more tools to clear faster, more ways to farm, more ways to snowball by getting these extra treat golds from kills. And I think these AP junglers all similar in that area. Evelyn as well. Very good at clearing now, very safe, and if they're played well and correctly, you're able to snowball extremely hard. Next, we have S plus junglers. So Udyr is that one tank jungler I think is actually still very good. I think Bambi Cinder into first I either go Swifties and then I try to get like a Bambi Cinder, and I don't really go Sunfire. I think Sunfire is actually very bad now. I actually just try to get my Jack Shell on him, and I just leave my Bambi Cinder as like the item. I leave it as that. I don't really try to upgrade for a neck one. And I think that's actually very strong on him. He's a very good champion. He's very good at just getting clear, getting good ganks off, being a good front line. So I think he's the most viable tank jungler you'll have. So Udyr's is definitely a great pick. Next, we have Belle. Belle's actually still as strong as she was before. She's still good. She's still a very strong champion. I think the nerf last time was actually very minimal. So I think she's still good. She does the exact same thing she did before. So not much has changed. Just if you like Belle, you can still play her. Shyvana is a new one. Shyvana I actually think really good benefits from the the new jungle. I think Iceborne Gauntlet build on her is very strong. I think you should I think we'll see a lot more Shyvana, and especially next patch when they buff the bonus armor and Amar to your clear speed. I think she'll do really well. Getting dragons, like I said, it's a very first dragon meta. I think you can easily do it on Shyvana. As long as you don't butcher your clear early game, I think Shyvana is a great pick. Next, we have Wukong. Wukong's similar in a way. I think he's benefited a lot from these new jungle. I think he's a great pick. If you played him before, he's definitely strong with his new clear. He can actually keep up. He's not giga strong as like I would recommend Shyvana for a lot of you guys because I think Shyvana is very easy to play. Wukong's a bit more complicated, but he's definitely a good jungler. So I definitely think he can be a strong pick for you guys. Next, we have S plus AP. These ones I just think are good. I think they're okay. They're definitely like they're not taught as deciding as like those S plus plus ones, but they're good picks. So if either one of them you can definitely make work. So if you like those champions, definitely give them a try. Next, I'm not gonna go too much in detail. I explained the whole concept about why AP junglers are good. So that's same thing kind of applies to them, but these are not as OP. Moving on to the strong category, strong, strong, strong. Rengar, Rek'Sai, Graves, Vi. You can't see the last guy. He's hiding right here, but it's actually Trundle. I think Trundle's actually quite strong too if you want to tank melee jungler. He's one of the other junglers I think is just good in the meta in general. So Rengar is very viable. I think Rengar is strong too because his clear is very strong. I think playing either hyper aggressive early game, going for level 3 invade, or just looking for, you know, good clear. You can either go Assassin or Bruiser. I think I've had success on both, and I think it's very strong in this meta too. Rek'Sai, I always play Rek'Sai. I think she's extremely OP if you play her correctly. I think a lot of people try not to. They make a mistake of like doing a blue clear, but I think Red Crux Raptors gives you insanely fast level 3 clear, and you can just use that to snowball and destroy the game. So I usually use my 3 clamps clear into invade right now, and I think people are. It's actually much easier to invade and kill people now because a lot of junglers aren't full health while they're on their second side of their camps. And if you're against a weaker jungler, there's no more spiting to heal in invades where before people could just smite a camp and try to heal. Now that's not really a thing, so you can easily invade people and if they try to smite, it doesn't really matter. You're able to actually kill them through the damage. And that gives you that kind of kill threat that you wouldn't have had before. So I have a lot of success on Rek'Sai doing 3 camps into an invade and just killing the other jungler, which if the other guy isn't above 70% health, then it's very easy to kill him. Moving to Graves. Graves, same thing. I think you're playing really aggressive, able to get a lot of farm on him. He's very good at that. You can snowball off that, trying to play aggressive, deny the other jungler. If the other jungler falls behind, you can actually snowball the game very well. That's definitely a win con if you're trying to play that more aggressive invade style. These champions are very good for that. Vi, I actually think benefits a lot too from the new meta. I think her clear is very fast. I think her ganks are very good. I also think her dragon control is really good. So I think this meta, you definitely try to play around dragon. And I think if you can get dragon, you're just able to really excel in that kind of category. So that's a great thing. A lot of champions benefits. I think there's a lot new variety in jungle. I think there's a lot of options, but I don't think the weaker junglers that you can just make work are going to be good. I think a jungler needs to have inherently some good abilities to clear because it's hard to stay healthy in the jungle. And if you're against a better jungler, he's always going to be, healthy and just ready to go. I think Warwick's also good too. I didn't put him on the list, but he's very strong. So yeah, you just have to be aggressive and be able to kind of sustain. And I think that's the new meta. And definitely play for first dragon. It's very easy to do before level 5. And I hope you guys like that video. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And be sure to subscribe and like if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one.